Hello and welcome to Around the World in 80 Clubs. I'm the Mask Manager and we are going to go on an epic journeyman series. We have every single league in the game loaded from the base game. This is our manager profile, so we've put everything into adaptability. That'll get us jobs in foreign languages, countries. So here we go. We are going to begin our journey around the world. I'm going to leave it there and come back to me as and when we are in the position to start looking for some clubs. Welcome back, and we are here in the job search screen. We're on real world transfers as well, so this season's going to be fun. As you can see, unlike some years, there doesn't appear to be a lot of vacancies. We've got some in Japan. I'd love to do some Japan stuff. Looks like we've got a few in South America, in Argentina and Brazil, Peru, couple in Wales. I don't think we're going to go to Wales. We're almost definitely not going to go for the UK. So let's go to job security and just see what kind of jobs potentially we might be able to get. By the looks of it, the Japanese jobs we may be able to get in the second division. We're looking at Hungary potentially. Belgium, there's a job with the Young Reds. I think Belgium I'd like to do later on. Obviously, throughout the series, we will drop countries off and leagues off as we see fit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to apply for all, and then we'll pick and choose once we've had some when we get some interviews, whether or not we're going to do the interview. We'll do all the interviews and then we'll pick and choose from there. I have got all of the badges loaded, so we'll be able to pick a good badge. And I will put in any kits for any leagues that don't have the kits in, and I haven't already got. I will find kits for, even if they're out of date, and we'll look at that. So let's just see if we get offered any interviews. This is just saying that we've applied for all of these jobs. I don't imagine we're going to get interviews for all of them. I imagine a fair few have just laughed us off straight away there. So if you want to, we will leave it there and you can come back to me when we have our first interview. Hello and welcome back. We have some interviews. We've got a couple from Portugal, a couple from Japan, and one from Brazil. So the first one we've got is SC Vietnamese in West Europe, Portuguese third division. Now they're a professional club, but I don't really fancy Portugal, so I'm actually going to decline the Portuguese ones. I think it's Amor as well, a Portuguese. So we're not going to go to Portugal just yet. I think Portugal's again that middle ground with Belgium, Portugal. We might end up there in the future, but right now I don't think we will. We are, however, looking at this club which was founded in 2001 in Japan, FC Gifu. I really fancy Japan, especially the fact they've got all the licenses this year, so we've got all the kits and everything. So we're going to attend this interview together, and then I'll do the rest of the interviews offline, and we'll come back if and when we get a job offer, and I'll let you know what other jobs we've had interviews for, and we'll go from there. So hopefully we'll be back fairly shortly with some job offers. But we will do this first interview just to make sure nothing probably has changed. But I don't know. This is the first time I've had an interview in this game. So, hello Masked. We invited you along today to have an interview. Why, thank you, Kosaka son. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for many jobs? Same old options. I am just exploring my options. We've mounted a surprising promotion bid, and we are also on our best run of the season. Why are you the right person for the job? Cooler heads. I have passion, fight and spirit required to secure promotion. I think that sounds really good. How much of an overhaul would you expect it to be backroom staff? We have no current job, so we have no backroom staff. We don't actually know anyone. So I'm actually going to say I don't think I can commit without seeing. I'm more than happy to work with the director of football. As part of the recruitment process, we are willing to allow you to request changes to a current backroom setup. What size we just had that. I won't need a budget. That all looks good. We want to finish in the top 5. Is that realistic to you? Yeah, we'll say yes. Transfer budget of 896k. That's fine. Wage budget of 35. Again, I don't know. It's fine. Is there anything else they would like? I wouldn't mind a coaching budget. Okay, they're basically saying no to the coaching budget, but we will say okay anyway. So it doesn't actually look like anything's changed with the job interviews. So rather than bore you all to death by going through all of these, I will do that offline. And you come back to me when we have some job offers, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hello and welcome back. We have some job offers. So we've gone through about 5-6 interviews, I would say. Declined a couple more. We had some from Belgium and from Portugal again, which I turned down. I don't fancy doing that side of Europe just yet. But our 2 job offers, we have Sanuki, who are in Japan's 3rd division, newly promoted Sanuki. So they wouldn't have been in the game last season, but they are currently, after 17 games, on 13 points and in the relegation zone. As you can see with the job offer, we have £775 a week wages. They want you to sign under 23s, work within wage budget, grow the club's reputation and try and avoid relegation. Now this is a danger. If we get relegated, that's it. The club goes out and we are stuck looking for another job. But that's a good wage for a first job. £775 a week. Or we can go to Milford Football Club in South Africa, who are currently 10th in the league. Well, the league hasn't started yet. Their season preview has them newly promoted again in 15th in the championship. And I believe the championship, yes, it is the lowest league. So we can start afresh in South Africa. I'm not sure when the league starts. Let's have a look, shall we? If we go into Milford, season starts next month in August. The 25th of August, the season starts. They're just about to start there. So we could build this team into what we want. Obviously, we'll get through that. Badge-wise, it's okay. It's not great. You know, it's a job. But they're only offering £275 a week plus £875,000 wage budget. It's the start of the season, but versus midway through the season. I think we're going to decline the South Africa job for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to delay this a week, I think. See if anything else comes up. If nothing else comes up, we'll be at Sanuki. Otherwise, we will see what other jobs, and then weigh up the two. But we're going to delay for now. Hope that they accept. They've agreed to delay a week. So what we'll do is we'll see you if we get offered another job. If not, I'll see you in a week's time, where we will be taking over and be in charge of Sanuki. Oh, we are back, and we have some more job offers here. We've got Venda Football Club in South Africa, who are currently 16th in the championship, rock bottom, but obviously it hasn't started yet. So they are predicted to be 8th, mid-table. Yeah, mid-table. So that's not actually a bad spot. Mid-table in the championship. There's a good chance that we can do that. Player-wise, they've got some. I don't know how good they are, but we've got some players. So that one's interesting at £450 a week. We've got 30,000 transfer budget and 11k work within wage budget, and they want a top half finish. We did get offered a job in Wales, which I turned down. And the other one we've got here is Perskat Tagal. I'm probably butchering some of these names, but this one's in Indonesia, and they are in the Division 2. They're currently, where are they? 4th in Group 3. Right, there we go. So we're 4th in Group 3. It hasn't started yet, but if we go onto the Group 3, and then can we season preview? Here we go. So the season preview has them. What's it? Percat. So it has a mid-table. So we could go to Indonesia. Now, this is worrying, it being multiple leagues, but it could well be fun. I don't feel South Africa's a good place to go. I do want to go to Japan, but could we have a first stop at Indonesia? I think Indonesia is going to be a cheaper place to live than Japan. So when we look for a house, it could be good. They've got a transfer budget, which means they've got money in the bank. Let's negotiate and see if we can get that up to 700. They've accepted 700 a week. I think we're going to take this. I think, boys and girls, we're off to Indonesia for our first job at Purse Cat. And the fact that it's got a cat in the name just makes it perfect. Kits aren't great. Badge is nice. I think we'll need to go into the kits. I don't. Okay, whatever. Schedule press conference. Arranging. We're not going to do that. We're going to do monthly ones of them. So we are in charge. We're just going to confirm that what they want. But we are in charge of Perscat. When is our first game of the season? Our first game of the season isn't until the 2nd of September, so we're actually in the transfer window now. So, what we will do is, rather than introduce you to the full squad, I will make sure tomorrow to bring you back for all the transfers that I can make and our first game. So, for that little intro into the series, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I have spoken.